You heard the latest?
Ooh, child, I knew that was true from the moment my auntie's friend's cousin sister told me.
The talk. Here's what's trending.
In my opinion, Think Different TV's LaShia.
What's up, everyone out there? This is LaShia, creator of Think Different TV, which airs Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Think Different TV's Player Pass game show, which airs Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. And this is In My Opinion with Think Different TV's LaShia. Let's get into it. My booty is mine. It belongs to me. You can't have my booty. Terrence Howard recently shared some deeply personal and controversial experiences during an interview on the Patrick Bet David podcast. He discussed an unsettling encounter with Sean Diddy Combs, where Howard claimed that Diddy invited him under the guise of professional collaboration, but left him feeling uncomfortable. Howard's assistant allegedly warned him that Diddy might have ulterior motives, prompting Howard to cut ties with him. Howard also reflected on the pressures of Hollywood, particularly the compromises some individuals make in pursuit of fame. He emphasized the importance of maintaining personal integrity and masculinity, expressing his belief that once someone sacrifices these values, it can have lasting consequences.
But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music, and he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
In other news, Sexyy Red will soon be in the red if she loses the lawsuit brought against her. Sexyy Red, whose real name is Janae Wary, is facing a $5 million lawsuit filed by Nicole Barnes, the paternal grandmother of one of her children. The lawsuit alleges that Sexyy Red incited violence against Barnes by sharing her home address and a photo of her house on Facebook. In her post, she reportedly encouraged her followers to kick in the door and commit acts of violence against Barnes. This incident has caused Barnes and her family to relocate from their Hazelwood, Missouri home out of fear for their safety. Barnes is also undergoing therapy for emotional distress. The lawsuit accuses Sexyy Red of assault and intentional and negligent infliction of emotional distress. Barnes' attorney stated that attempts to resolve the matter privately were dismissed by Sexyy Red's legal team, who allegedly did not take the situation seriously. This legal trouble adds to Sexyy Red's history of controversies, including a previous altercation at a New Jersey airport in 2024. Sexyy Red, known for her breakout hit Pound Town, has not publicly commented on the lawsuit. In my opinion, the civil suit is one thing, but Sexyy Red needs criminal charges brought against her. She essentially put a hit out on this woman, and for what reason? Maybe a disagreement? Does she not realize her stance could be crazy enough to take her up on it? Some fans will do harm in the name of a celebrity without batting an eye. Have she no shame? Your child's grandmother? People hyping her up because she's releasing new music. I think she's a horrible person for doing that, and the plaintiff should get every dime she's suing for. As far as Terrence Howard is concerned, he's not saying anything we don't already know. Honestly, I'm tired of the Diddy stories. He tried to turn men out. At times he was successful, turning farts into whistles. Other times his nefarious plans were foiled. Howard was definitely his type, light-skinned with pretty eyes. How dare he be delectable? On a serious note, good thing Howard had an assistant point that out for him. I don't think his brain was letting him process the setup. My only thing is, if the assistant peeped the vibes, why did he keep arranging play dates? Things that make you say, And that was, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's LaShia. What's yours?